Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Blogger right about now, bringing you the latest episode to the channel. Now today we're going to take a look at the XRP chart because as you're aware that the XRP price has begun to move. So we're currently trading at 81 cents. We're doing really well, and we are up over 47% on the weekly, up over 14% over the past 24 hours. Now, a lot of this XRP move is to do with the rumors of Gary Gensler retiring or resigning in actual fact. So he has put out this he's praising his staff here, remarkable SEC staff, and then to conclude, blah, blah, blah. However, what I want to bring your attention to is this final sentence here. So, as quoted, this is Gary Gensler quote, "I've been proud to serve my colleagues at the SEC who, day in and day out, work to protect American families on the highways of finance." I'm not sure about that, Gary, but this is what everyone's jumping on board now. They're reading between the lines because it's this first sentence here. I've been proud to serve with my colleagues. So he's almost talking in past tense here. That he's kind of like, sort of portraying that he's no longer with the SEC, yet he is. So I do believe this is a pump and dump situation in my view. Now, how high can XRP goes? Nobody really knows, but all we can work off is the previous highs in the charts, which is what I'm going to cover today, guys. So this is lines with markers, basically a simplistic version of the charts. We have got candlestick patterns here, but ultimately we are looking to take out highs. So on the current sort of price action where we're trading here at 81 cents is literally just about to take out this July high of 2023. So if we actually go back to the candles, we have wicked up as high as 91 cents. So in my view, we can wick as high as 91 cents. However, if we are looking past 91 cents, we will be looking at these sort of previous highs from the previous cycle, which was set back in April of 2021. Now, we did make a high here of $1.96. So XRP, in my opinion, could go as high as $1.96 and take out that high before we do see a retest of the apex, because people that subscribe to the channel are aware that 9 times out of 10, it doesn't have to happen, but 9 times out of 10, again, this is trading and investing, it's all probabilities. 9 times out of 10, once we see a breakout structure, we see a retest. Okay, so this could be a massive breakout for XRP before we retrace. Now, I've been saying over on X that I do expect the lows of XRP to go in between the 9th and the 16th of December, which is why I've been sort of bearish in the interim. And then after that sort of mid-December mark, I am extremely bullish. Now, the reason being is because, again, just like in the plan, the XRP plan, constitutes all of the sort of interim targets, exit strategy, the peaks, when to expect to take profits, etc. Okay, so in these plans, we've got all this. So this is just a taster, guys. Now, in the plan, we have demonstrated that approximately around 44 to 46 weeks, we see a breakout of XRP. Again, that equates to around about 255 bars. So 255 days, bars, we get the breakout, okay? And exactly the same happened here. We did get an early breakout with XRP here. So if we just go from the Bitcoin halving, we actually broke out literally 2 weeks after the US elections before we capitulated. And then look where we get going again. 255 days after the Bitcoin halving, boom. That's when we really reach from the bottom all the way up to the top of this blue trend line here to mark the top of that cycle. Okay, I'm expecting the exact same thing now in this current cycle. So in this current cycle, we are, in my view, expressing a mixture of the previous 2 cycles. So we've got this 2020 to 21 cycle, and we've also got this 17-18 cycle here. Now, I do believe we are going to see this impulsive 3 wave here, count from down here at the apex all the way up here. So I do believe we are going to get a big move. Again, we're going to see some diminishing returns. So do not take the price action where this fractal stipulates as gospel. Okay, so we've got this first sort of fractal here, which has come from back down here. Okay, so this is a fractal here. I've kind of enlarged it in order to fit the new sort of structure that we will be looking to take out. Okay, so this would go here 2 weeks after US elections, which is what's occurring now. We will take out that previous high of the 21 cycle. So that would take all the liquidation, and everybody will be saying, oh, let's get up to all-time highs. Let's go into price discovery before we actually do roll over and capitulate. The reason why I'm saying we are going to capitulate around the 19th and 16th, between the 9th and the 16th of December. The capitulation will happen sooner, obviously, but the bottom will be marked around the 9th to the 16th of December. Now, I'm going to show you guys why. So we can take it back all the way to the 17-18 cycle. So after the Bitcoin halving, this is stipulating 230 days after the Bitcoin halving, and this occurs after the US elections. This is the bottom of the XRP price chart before we get moving. So 230 days. Exactly the same happened here. You can see where this cursor lines up. This bar here. This is the Bitcoin halving right here, this vertical line. And we measure 230 bars. We get the bottom of XRP post-US elections. And that will mark the bottom before we go on to this parabolic super cycle run up. Okay, so 230 days after the Bitcoin halving. Again, in this current cycle. This is why I'm still very bearish overall on XRP until we do get to mid-December, guys. Okay, that's not to say XRP can't run up. I don't know how high this fractal is going to go, guys. So we could literally stall out here and then capitulate and correct into the mid-December range. Okay, and it can also, the most bullish scenario that I've just portrayed here would be up to sort of that $2 sort of mark here. Again, these can be altered just like this, okay? But ultimately, the most bullish scenario will be taking out these three peaks that we mentioned in previous videos. So you got this first peak, second peak, and the third peak here. So these two peaks here are approximately around 140 to 130. So that could be very, very achievable in my view. And then we've also got this other peak here, which also wicked up to as high as 196, as you can see. So again, guys, it looks as if this fractal is playing out. Whether or not we get to 130, 140 range, or we do take out the previous cycle high at $1.96. So that can happen. And the reason why I'm stipulating this is because if we do edit this fractal here, and we line it up with this TA here, the 230 day bars, look at where, obviously it's manipulated. However, look at where the bottom comes in on this particular fractal. We get that run up explosive move, and look at that, it retests. That would retest the structure perfectly. And again, these fractals don't account for wicks, so you could get like a daily close up here around $1.73, and you could also take out that $1.96. So that is still on the cards, guys, before we do see that capitulation back into the blue sort of convergence with these two trend lines meeting. Again, we're looking to get into the apex here, and then from January, if we sort of kind of marry these two fractals together, again, one fractal from the previous cycle, this large super cycle fractal, obviously from the 17-18 cycle. So this is kind of what I'm looking to marry up now. So this is something along these lines is what I'm probably looking to play out with XRP. But ultimately, you could ride your XRP out now. Look to sell. Again, this is probably stipulating. I'd be looking at cashing out maybe sometime next week. I've already cashed out. So again, not financial advice. You guys do what you want to do. I'm happy to take profits here around this sort of 80-cent mark. The reason being is because this XDC XRP pair is down massively. Now, I do believe XDC will outperform XRP. That's just my personal view, and that's just simply going off this XDC XRP pair. Anything below this lower sort of symmetrical triangle, in my view, you're swapping your XRP for XDC. Again, that's not to say XRP will outperform XDC in the interim, because we could continue falling here. We could even come all the way down here to these sort of lows. That is a possibility. However, like I keep saying, I am not looking to rotate any of these other bags into XRP until we see that retracement below sub sort of 50 cent, which is what I have been saying. The 230 bar scenario is stipulating that. 230 bars we see the low, and I would expect sub 50 cent. Okay, mid-December, guys. So make sure to take profits. If you're not confident in trading, that is fine. If you're not confident in trading, just hodl the bag, because yes, we will go up, we will go down. We're in a bull market. Just because we're in a bull market doesn't mean we're going to like fly off in a vertical motion. There are going to be healthy corrections, and that will enable us to then shoot for the stars and, you know, make those sort of higher moves in order to get to those sort of double digits up towards like $10 and beyond. So yeah, it's looking really, really good. I like the fact that the XRP price chart has now come alive, but ultimately it's all to play for, and we are going to make some cheddar in this market, guys. But if you guys need a plan, again, the XRP plan is in here over at theblockbulls.com. Link below in the description to grab that. I've got a 10% discount if you do decide to purchase both plans together. Automatic discount applied, so you will not miss that discount. Okay, but yeah, I'm going to leave it with you guys. XRP looks interesting. So yeah, take it easy. I've been the Block Bull over and out.